to Rensselaer Field in East Hartford, Connecticut. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Delaware Blue Hens and the Connecticut Huskies. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. Will deliver the opening kickoff, and we'll get this game going. From inside the 10, here he comes. Makes a move. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And a big question coming into this game was how were they going to be able to handle the environment and all the crowd noise, and the best way that make a play early and get everybody to sit down. They wasted no time. Opening kickoff, what a great job in blocking. Open field running was sensational. They score a touchdown, and guys, early, I'm not hearing a lot of noise from this home crowd.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Well, I'd say that's quite a way to make an early statement. Take the opening kickoff and run it all the way back for a touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Lang. Oh, and now the ball has been knocked free. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they'll steal a possession. Great place to start for this offense. The run inside. It's Ellison. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Caught in the backfield, it's Ellison. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
He is denied, and it'll be second and goal.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
On second and goal, they go right back to him. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And at first you don't succeed, you try again, right? Give it right back to him, man. They tried to be physical on first down. He didn't punch it in. I love that they came right back to him. Up front, a better job blocking, created just a little bit of a hole, and that's all he needed to run through.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So UConn's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads, showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Snaps it in the shotgun. Finds his man. It's Porter. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Taking the field now, the Blue Hens offense, and they'll start this drive. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Timeout is called, and they got it just in the nick of time before the delay of game penalty. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Lofton. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
That's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the 1st down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ellison.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Looking to fire. He's got the tight end. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
And the Blue Hens have their offense in high gear. Using his legs, it's Silver. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior tight end who's shaken up. We'll have Holly Rowe check on him. The Blue Hens will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Keeps it on the option. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware.
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They took it 68 yards on that drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes the Connecticut offense ready to go to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Porter. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast, and they force a negative play.
The Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Running inside. It's Christian. Got enough for the first. Got a little grass. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, UConn. Great job by the back on the option.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Using his legs, it's Silver. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The run inside. It's Ellison. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got his man out of the backfield. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
You know, as a receiver, it's so critical and important to know where the sticks are. He was able to modify his route so he knew as soon as he caught it, he was just going to have enough to keep this drive alive.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Blue Hens are facing 3rd and inches. To the ground and try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And I think this is going to be a focal point moving forward, man. Like stopping the run game. Like they continue to have success and have success now on this 3rd down. They've got to find a way to maybe commit more bodies, be more physical at the point of attack, and take away some of this rushing game.
Makes the catch. It's Bowman. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. The Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities mission number 1, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was 2nd and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to run for it. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Blue Hens kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Zings it complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
You know, games have ebbs and flows to them, and good things happen and bad things happen, but everything is going this offense's way on this drive. This thing has been textbook. Really nice cadence by the play caller. He's mixing in different looks, keeping this defense on their heels. They have just matriculated the football down the field in control, and now they're in the red zone. This offensive drive has been really impressive.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Oh, he got loose. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Getting set for the point after. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The UConn offense goes back to work. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do once you get settled and you realize what's going on now.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And this has not been a good start for this offense. Like, this whole team, actually. They're already found themselves in a big hole. They're already trailing. They're going to need to throw the football, and you're going to have to protect your guy. This protection has to be better so he can make more plays.
If they have any intention of getting this drive going, they better come up with something on 2nd and long from the 10. Back to pass. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense drags him down.
Nice job, offensive line. Really good. On the last play, you gave up a sack. 2nd and long, obvious passing situation. D linemen pinning their ears back. But this time, you hold your ground. You give your quarterback an opportunity to stay comfortably in the pocket, find the open player. You don't get it all back. It's not a first down, but you got most of it back.
Oh, he found a space on the right. The 30. The 20. Touchdown, UConn! He got a step and just dusted the field.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the pass is incomplete, and that's how the first quarter comes to a close. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Silver. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
From the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Blue Hens will call on their punt team. He's got it. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. So now to try to take advantage of that defensive stop time starting to work against them a little bit, and we'll see what they can do. The give, it's Christian. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Running inside, it's Christian.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
After run, now throw. He'll get rid of it. It's complete. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. UConn quick to the line.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. They've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Christian. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
And that last run is just a nice job seeing the hole, exploding through it. He has had a heck of a night. Now with that carry, over 100 yards on the game. That's the mark you really want to hit as a running back, and he's got that here tonight.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. And the Huskies trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in. Touchdown, Huskies. That's his third touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Guys, here on the Delaware sideline, this has turned into a ground attack. Both teams able to run the ball, but they want to answer right now, see if they can continue to get some momentum. But keep in mind, they also want that passing attack to come alive. We'll see what they're able to do right here on this drive. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the sideline. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the tight end. Pulls it in. It's Bowman. Oh, a lot of space. Carried it all the way down to the 35-yard line before they finally got him stopped.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Might be changing the route. The run inside. It's Silver. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but
maybe a crease. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Blue Hens.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a ability in the open field, their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score came on an impressive run from the 20. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UConn going back to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Christian. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Right back to it. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Man, every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly complete. No chance to run, but still a good game.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. UConn will have to punt it away. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. And he'd hope to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Running inside. It's Silver. Turning it on. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Keeps it on first down. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small game, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Working the middle, it's complete. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Blue Hens will have it 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Silver. There's some room.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. The quick out. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, 1st down.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. And this one is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Number 39, set to kick this one away.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Flowers. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And here comes the Connecticut offense ready to go to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Christian. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Punt is in the air. Takes it on the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On the run, it's Silver. That should be the final play of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We begin with Georgia taking on the number 1 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Bulldogs coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. They finally break into the win column after starting the year 0-3. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big 12.
The Blue Hens will line up to kick off and start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lang. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
The Connecticut head coach told me at the half, one of the things he talked to his team about in the locker room was this defense has to get things fixed. Too many missed opportunities, too many missed assignments there. The offense has the ball right now, and they can make up some ground, but this team talking together, both offense and defense have to get on the same page to get back in this game. Reese?
Okay, Holly. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. Might as well give it to him again. Hard running there.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Running inside, it's Christian. Picks up the first down. Finding some room. Touchdown, Husky. And they take it in for 6 more points.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stuff.
He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game long.
Back to pass on second down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Ellison. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And the Blue Hens come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He's going to look for a man on third and short. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. The run inside. It's Ellison. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Pulls it in. It's Ellison. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with them. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the line.
Makes a grab and room to run. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimum gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
How about the linebacker breaking on the football, seeing the quarterback, the ball comes out, he moves right to where the ball's going, nice anticipation, and swats the ball to the ground.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
Perfect timing to call that pass play. It's 3rd and short down here in the red zone. Everybody in the stadium expecting you to run the football, and if you don't get it, maybe you kick a field goal, maybe you go for it on 4th. You don't have to worry about that now. Because of the pass completion, it's 1st and goal.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. A very productive play on 1st down has now set us up with his 2nd and goal. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. Touchdown, Delaware! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The UConn offense goes back to work after giving up that score. Now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Rides to the back. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close.
Intercepted. The defense has set him up. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And the defense hasn't made many plays today, but who can make plays late? And this place got really, really quiet just now. They made the big play. They forced the INT, and now a chance to build on this lead and make this place even quieter.
Holly Rowe has an update.
Guys, here on the Delaware sideline, the offense is getting ready to take the field right now, but they have been patting the defense on the back, patting guys on the helmet, saying, get that ball back for us. We are going to make them pay. This defense has kept their offense right in it. There's a ton of chemistry and excitement down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
Number 39, set to kick it away.
He'll bring it out. It's Lang. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Christian. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Looking for a huge play. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Silver. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Looking for space. It's Ellison. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Motion from the back. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Swings it out to the flat. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
Number 39, set to kick off.
On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Snags a quick pass on the left. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Defense in press coverage. Heading into the fourth quarter, and both of these running backs have just been outstanding. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Well, they execute the in route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Going for it all. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the right. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Under fire. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
The run inside. It's Christian. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on third down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Unloads it downfield. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Silver. tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
And they swarm him under.
Great play by the cornerback. And this offense, they're just trying to get this receiver the ball quickly to see if he can make something happen. But that cornerback was draped all over it. Nice job.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Jumped on top of the pile.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Knocks him down a couple of yards short of the marker. And how about this free safety showing those tackling skills and forcing a 4th down?
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they've finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Number 39, set to kick off.
He'll bring it out. It's Flowers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UConn going back to work on offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 3rd and 6 yards to go. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Third and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Fires to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the Huskies will snap it on 1st and 10. He's got it on the right. Turns it on in midfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Huskies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Running inside. It's Christian. Makes it past the marker. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before. He makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Huskies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Got a little space. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given them a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
And that was a pretty good run there for the offense. And listen, I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs a little bit more. They need a little more balance, a little more easy second down situations with some positive runs on first down.
Ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
And, man, he got the first down, and I know all you probably say, hey, slide, get down, don't take the hit, don't fumble, but that guy's thinking touchdown. He's thinking I can break these tackles and try to make a play, got held up, coughed up the football, defense recovers. Man, that's a big blow for the offense.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. The run inside. It's Silver. Man, he uses that stiff arm like a discard, and they get it to the 18-yard line.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.